A Fox 45 investigation has uncovered yet another stunning failure in Baltimore City Public Schools when it comes to academic outcomes. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, despite a dramatic increase in funding, we found one city high school that has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years.
Carl Stokes is a former Baltimore City Council member and charter school operator.
You're shaking your head.
Well, of course. I mean, how long have we been talking about this?
Stokes.
These students are in need.
For years.
They just can't miss a third of the school year.
Has been speaking out against the lack of education.
Upstairs is corrupt.
For many students in Baltimore City Public Schools.
And they do a horrible job.
Now, Stokes is responding to what Fox 45 discovered in the recently released results for the state test known as MCAP, the Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program.
That school should be closed.
Achievement Academy at Harbor City is a high school in Northeast Baltimore. According to MCAP data analyzed by Project Baltimore, Achievement Academy has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years. Over the last 4 school years, 134 students at the school have taken the state math exams. Not one scored proficient.
It says that the leadership is worthless, pretty much. They are failing their mission. They are failing the students.
City Schools on its website defines Achievement Academy as an alternative placement school for students who struggle in traditional academic settings. The school's vision, according to its website, is to cultivate lifelong learners and productive citizens. And the school gets a lot of your money to achieve that vision. According to state data, in 2021, Achievement Academy received more than $20,000 for each one of its 372 students. By 2024, Achievement had an enrollment of 202 and received more than $42,000 per student. In other words, over those 4 school years, Achievement Academy's per student funding more than doubled, and still not one student over those years tested proficient in math.
When you look at a school like Achievement Academy, and you look at the amount of money it's getting,
Sure.
and the education the students apparently aren't getting, who do you hold accountable?
Your whole leadership. So you start with North Avenue headquarters. You begin with that leadership, from superintendent, CEO, and her cabinet, and then the local school leadership.
Achievement Academy's principal last school year was Kristen Taylor, who's been with City Schools for 19 years. According to City Schools' 2024 employee database, Taylor made nearly $150,000 in total earnings. Fox 45 requested an interview with City Schools to discuss math scores at Achievement Academy. The district declined and instead sent a statement which does not even mention student outcomes. This statement says nothing about 0 students being proficient in math and how the district plans to improve the quality of education. Instead, the statement focuses on the money, saying City Schools calculates per pupil funding differently than the state. Writing, MSDE figures include central office and district-wide costs, not just school-level spending, and therefore should not be interpreted as what a school actually spends per student.
What is the answer?
Accountability, starting with the elected officials holding school officials accountable.
What does that look like?
At some point, you have to withhold money in terms of increases, salaries, etc., and withhold promotions, and finally you must dismiss persons who don't meet the standard that you're trying to get to for these young people.
Also, take a look at this. This is the school ranking website from the Maryland State Department of Education. Every year, Every public school in the state gets a ranking of a low of 1 star to a high of 5 stars. Achievement Academy gets 2 stars. This school, which has not produced a single student in 4 years who's proficient in math, according to MSDE, is not one of the lowest performing schools in the state. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore.
Hi, I'm Maxine Stryker. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and check out Fox Baltimore on social media to find more stories like this.